Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to another stream with me, Marcus Ness. Hi, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, well, I am, of course, back with more Wreckfest, and yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's a driving game where you wreck each other, and you have a fest about it all. And there's a bunch of little things. When you unlock enough, the next one will unlock, and then the next one, and then the last one. And that's that. Damage dealer. That's my nickname. I'm not sure. Wait, how does it work? Is there like a big final challenge? No, because I think you could just do whatever you want whenever you want, unless you don't have a car for it. I'm not sure what it takes. So does it tell me what I need? No, it doesn't. Do I have to just do all the races? Oh, I have to get. I don't know. I guess. No. Wait. 2,400. I don't know. It may just be you have to get 1,800 points, and yeah, there's definitely more points to be earned here than there were here. There have to be. That'd be ridiculous. So I guess you just have to hit 1,800, and then so on and so forth to unlock the next area. We're learning as we go. We're learning as we go. But we'll just get right into it with SummerSlam. Madman Stadium. What are these cars? What institutes what can I use here? Being a highlight of SummerSlam. Yeah. Restrictions. Type all types. Is it just the car's origin? My cars. These are eligible. Is it really just a regional thing? Because that's weird. I would like to buy a better. Wait, toggle. Can I sort by region? No, doesn't seem like it. Maybe it's not region. I just happen to have nothing but. If I could use this one there, I'd be all for it. Speedbird. Insufficient credits. 25. Oh, how many? I got 24,000. I do like Gatecrasher. Gatecrasher's cool. Bottle Dancer. We are gonna buy this. I'm the proud owner of Gatecrasher. I don't think it's probably eligible for this race though. Or maybe it is. I figured as much. I just bought it because it was pretty. Stupid. We're sticking with Golden Digger then, I guess. I switched my cars. I switched to Gold Digger. What is your stupid problem? You dumb. Oh my, I swear to God, this thing. It's very finicky in that nature. So what are my things? 1,000 damage, 3 opponents. I don't know if I've done one of these after turning on realistic damage. This should end so fast. Or faster, probably. Yeah, exactly. Can I change the... No. This car's already almost destroyed. I'm pretty sure I have to just tone it down to normal. There's one wrecked. But like I'm already at 38. I can barely move. Yeah. As fun as it can be, it is just an impossibility. We're gonna quit out and just put damage back to normal. Dude, just fucking crash yourself and kill yourself. Where are you? What are you doing? Dear God. $2,000 damage already? My God. I think I need a stronger car for this type of race. Not race. No way am I getting 2 wrecks before I'm destroyed. Number 2. Come on, give me this one. Give me him. There's number 3. Do I need to get in first to also get the most points for this? Probably. Yeah. What's going on here? Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. Fucking get off the car. Get destroyed, bear. On okay. Stop sandwiching me, stupid idiots. What are you gonna do? Why are you so? What are you doing here? Fucking get away from me. Haven't even been paying attention when barely speed. Oh, always 50 meters. Oh, fuck. All right, we're just gonna restart. We're just gonna change the difficulty back to fucking novice. Make it easy. Will these cars fucking back the fuck off? Jesus Christ, leave me the fuck alone. Real nice, jackass. Hey there, Conan. How you doing? How's your day been? How are sports going? Have you started Andor season 2 episodes 4, 5, 6 yet? I watched the first 2 so far, and it's better for sure than the first 3. That doesn't take a lot, given how much I disliked that rebellion side of things. But I'm still not fully invested. I don't know. I don't know if it's because the first 3 turned me off as much as they did. That one part especially that I'm just kind of, it needs to win me back or something. I don't know. But there's also a bit of the, well, we've made the jump from the last arc a whole year, and there are things I wish I knew how we got from point A to point B, basically. Where it's like, okay, I'm not getting this information because a year has passed, and that should happen in between then and now. I have no idea. Jedi would be the one to ask about that. I haven't been paying attention because I fell off of Star Wars after Obi-Wan originally, before doing this whole rewatch. Or maybe it was, oh, I don't know which one it was. There was something where I stopped because I did not watch The Acolyte when it originally aired, or Ahsoka. Originally supposed 5 seasons? Jesus Christ. Oh, 5 seasons total, including season 1. So 4 additional seasons. Still a lot. That's still so much. I need to increase the... I do it from the restart. Oh. Part of the problem, too, I don't know if you feel this way, because you would have an opinion at this point, having watched all of season 1 and first 3 episodes of season 2. I just don't think Andor himself as a character is that compelling. His backstory I definitely do not care about. And then he's just a more competent part of the rebellion compared to those rock, paper, scissors knuckleheads who are obviously incompetent and stupid. But he is not the most interesting character. So focusing not just around him, of course, there are the other arcs and other characters, but it's named Andor. The show is named Andor. Like, not exactly my favorite character or anything like that. He was a fine part of the ensemble cast in Rogue One, which like I'm way more interested in the Inquisitor and the Inquisitor dude, whatever his position is at this point. Gravedigger is in this game? It's all of them. I don't know how many opponents I've wrecked or not wrecked. first position. There we go. We got it. And we fucking managed to pull out first place still at the same time. I really like a Star Wars board game, and they did a Rogue One expansion just because the movie came out. So I mostly think of that when I see them all. It's not the giant tabletop board game, right? With the humongous miniatures. That is all about rulers and all that jazz. 'Cause that wouldn't make sense for the Rogue One group anyway. Because that's more boots on the ground. And you're not going to have these giant space battles. Which I think is what that one is only about. Star Wars Rebellion. That makes sense. I miss board gaming. I like board games. That's cool. I feel like we probably like the same types of board games. Because I think you're also a fan of Robinson Crusoe. And I feel like that's a very, I don't even want to say a divisive board game, but that's for a very specific style of player and taste. Robinson Crusoe is a game I would recommend to probably no one. Yeah, it is very, very brutal. I like that in board games. I like board games that are very, very, very difficult to actually quote unquote win. I enjoy that. Because the attempt is very fun, and then those rare instances where you actually win, super satisfying. And I enjoy both games that are 100% cooperative or mostly cooperative with either a hidden a hidden spy type character or some kind of little extra element there. Lead for one lap. Lewis and Black was a solid adventure type game that I compared a lot to Oregon Trail in a way. In board game form, of course. I almost did that instead of this game. I almost booted up the most recent iteration of Oregon Trail and then was going to create, I'm not sure what your group is, 4 people probably, and then name them after the regulars. And I might still do that because I would assume that would just be a single day stream. I can't imagine one run in that game would be longer than that. But maybe the new Oregon Trail is set up like a roguelite or something. Uncle Sam is the name of a character. In this game about wrecking, shouldn't they have named themselves Uncle Slam? That makes so much more sense. You fucking led that lap, you son of a bitch. I need it. Oh my lord. Shadows over Camelot's a pretty good one. A classic too, I would say at this point probably. I think that's what it's called at least. Pandemic is a very classic cooperative one. I would have loved to have played Pandemic or Risk or any of those legacy games, those iterations of them, where there are permanents. There's permanence too. Part of it. I don't think there have been any attempts at that, but it would be cool if they did something like that for one of the digital versions of those board games, where 'cause they've done Pandemic. I think they've done a digital version of Pandemic. I know there are multiple iterations of Risk, of course, from Ubisoft along with Monopoly. But if there was a legacy mode where you could have these long drawn out online campaigns with that permanence. Like a season of a sports game or something. Core I like, which can be brutal. Yeah, that's a good one too. Copy of Firestone that's like untouched. It's a legacy game where you build out the board and stuff. Nice. Just bought a little solo board game today, but held off. Gloomhaven one. I've heard of that one. Don't know much about it. I've talked about how I was a big fan of, I think it's Dungeon Quest. I was free. It's a very generic title. I think it was Dungeon Quest, and I specifically had the, I think, 3rd edition. I really liked it. When I got rid of all my board games, I probably should have kept the few that I really loved. But then I was just like, why don't I just rip this Band-Aid off and get rid of everything? But I should have kept some of them. Spin out at least 3 opponents. All right. I had way more than 20. Way more. And now I have 0. I don't even have a chessboard or, I don't know, Scrabble or anything. I have 0 board game. All I have, tabletop wise, is a deck of cards. to restart this. I haven't got one single spin out in that whole lap. Get rid of some I have. Maybe that's the same. Just read the same comment. That should be one. You're just spinning out on your own. Keep misjudging where the hell I am compared to their back end. Do some housework? All right. Enjoy the housework. There's a spin out there? Fine, well, sure, or whatever. I'll take it. Did I spin out? Yes. All right, now shooting for first place. At the very least, placement. I don't care. Whatever. Just qualify. That's all I need to do. Best lap. Oh. Thank God I also had the best laugh. Or did I? $500 damage. That doesn't seem too challenging. What didn't I? What? What did I not get? I don't want to reset progress. Was it because I wasn't in first place for? I don't know. I thought that didn't matter. It was about qual, whatever. How come nothing is counted as a crash out? Fuck's sake. Dong dong dong. How you doing, Jedi? How's your day been? How has the Andor progress been going? $1,262 damage. Oh, why can't I get a crash out? There it is. Fine. Now I need a. Okay, it's a 6-lap race. I should have no trouble getting back into first. All right, dude. All right. Well, maybe I won't end up in first. Fucking fuck me. Fuck. Speed too high, my ass. What the fuck is going on there? Jesus. Fuck. All right. Get the fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you just going to keep fucking spinning me out? Holy shit. I had to turn damage back down to normal because I had a derby event, and trying to do a destruction derby event with realistic damage was just impossible. We're not getting first. Where the fuck is first place? How far ahead is first place? I just have to restart. There's no point in fucking doing this. His turn at the final prison episode. Nice. I can't swim. My favorite arc of the first season. Okay, can I fucking get a reset? I will agree with you that it works here in this more NASCAR type setting. This really short thing where a lot of crazy. Wait, did I get a? I did not get that crash out. Fuck. The tracks that don't have some kind of, whether it be a figure eight track or just something that is more of an oval, but then you have these loops at the end. Tracks that don't have that are not as fun or exciting. Because even though it does feel good as a racing game, the driving mechanics feel good, they're solid. You're really here for the destructibility, so they should, in every race, every track, design it in such a way that you're gonna get your fair share of destruction. 'Cause that's really why you're here. It's called Wreckfest, not Race Fest. I feel like first place is also, again, this time, he's pretty far ahead. I don't know if I'll be able to catch up. We'll try though. Oh, there's, oh, yeah, that might have saved me right there. Bit of a spin out. Ooh, 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 ooh. We got it. Yeah. I also think the game is hurt by the limited number of difficulty options and ways in which you can fine-tune the AI difficulty and all that. Because doesn't Forza Motorsport have at least 5 settings for that? I think they have like a very easy, normal, hard, very hard. Maybe more than that. I just feel like there's, in other races, a lot of other racers, there's a better ability to okay. Yeah. Because I feel like novice is too always easy, but amateur is just, I wish there was something a little bit less than amateur. But you just have novice, amateur, and whatever professional, whatever the hard difficulty is. And I wouldn't care about getting in first if it wasn't so crucial for progressing the game. Crash out at least 3 opponents. Because you got to get your stars in order to unlock the next championship and so on. Can't wait to hear what you think of season 2 of Andor, especially the first arc. How are you feeling about Andor season 1 since you're almost done with it? Do you feel the same? Are you higher on it, lower on it? Excited to get to season 2. I just remembered I have to crash out opponents in this fucking place. I really like it. Conan was saying earlier there's something that I did not remember being the case, but that Andor, including the first season, was supposed to be, or it was planned to be 5 total seasons, and that the reason for this whole year jumping thing was that they truncated 4 seasons into one additional season. Restart this. My multiple stuff, the ISB, within the room, like it all. I like the first season. I talked about it on the podcast, but I don't think it has any super high episode where it's just, this is a great episode. Maybe the final one of the prison arc is the one that stands out to me the most. But it's just a really good series. It's a great season that is constantly building upon itself. There are a lot of great moments in episodes, but I don't know if I would call any singular episode great. Because there's like, what is it, episode 6? The thing where they're flying through space after the heist, and it's that incredible visual piece. It's maybe one of the best looking shots in all of Star Wars. You could even make an argument for it being the best looking scene in Star Wars. Man, the higher positions are just so far ahead of me. I don't even understand what a crash out is anymore. I thought a crash out was just like slamming somebody in the side and slamming them into a fucking thing and making them crash. And it doesn't seem like that's always working the way I thought it was. Because also like to the episodic nature, just the like these are some great episodes. Mandalorian has standout episodes, like the one in the first season where all the Mandalorians help him as he's escaping. That's probably the highlight of the first season, and then of course the second season you have the one where they're infiltrating the base to get the information with Bo Burnham, is that his name? His character, and he takes off his helmet and all that. That's a fantastic episode. And then nothing from season 3. You got Boba Fett. The last episode is great because after it finishes, you're like, oh shit, I don't have to watch any more of this fucking piece of shit show. Sweet. I hate these challenges sometimes. Bill Burr's that his name? Oh yeah, Bo Burnham is the first grade guy, right? Wrote and directed that movie. Did some kind of like special or something. People are like, oh my god, I'm so emotional, blah blah blah. 8th grade? What did I say? First grade? Yeah. The first grade would be a very different movie. Yeah, 8th grade. I knew it was some kind of grade. That's in the playlist, and I keep holding off on that one because I don't want to go through that again. That's a mood movie, and I've not been in the mood for that movie at all. I'm down to, I think, like 350. Crash Out. There's one. You asshole Thundercat. But there are other episodes from Mandalorian as well that were really, really strong. The one with that village, and then them helping to defend it with what's her face, Carla. Gia gotta get canceled. That's her name. Carla Gia gotta cancel me. That was pretty strong. Crash Out? No, fuck you, game. Whatever. Gina Carano, I don't give a shit. She's Gina Carano. Cancel me. Fucking. Who cares about her name? Just cancel. What the fuck institutes a crash out? Spin out. I'm getting a million spin outs. Just start all over again. Whatever. I'm just gonna restart here. I don't fucking whatever. There's so many, not so many. There's so few places to even crash someone out. I think because you need a fucking barrier that you can smash them into. So one, I have to stay within the pack so that I have that chance. And then I have like now, okay, well, there's nothing to smash you into. I can't crash you out of fucking anything. Fucking nonsense. Stupid fucking shit. I know it doesn't, it's not that important. Getting first is more important. Only if I wanted 100% of it. Like, fucking, fuck you. Doesn't count. Nothing fucking counts. Fuck me. Come on, be there. There we go. I feel like it's just make them like push them into some kind of thing and make them crash, essentially. And sometimes I feel like it doesn't want to register that as a thing that you did, and it frustrates me. But we got our 3, so we're good. Dude, fucking don't spin me out, you son of a bitch. Get out of my way, straggler. Hit them to come to a complete stop. $600 damage. Much easier. I'm assuming I'd be done with this game after tomorrow. In terms of just getting through the majority of the content, basically. And that Friday, maybe, if you and Living Large would be interested in potentially trying out Call of Duty Warzone, the casual mode. I don't know if it's just called casual mode, but I guess it's full of a lot of bots, and it's more set up like Fortnite, where you're probably gonna get a lot of kills and feel good about yourself for that first 15 minutes of a match or whatever, and then when you get to the final few groups, that's when you're fighting against real people and shit gets more intense. Oh shit, I need to cause damage. Remember that. Like, yeah, what are these cars doing? I gotta restart this. Fuck. I'm not gonna get first place. Fuck. Cool, cool. I also, one of the games I considered before picking Wreckfest was the most recent iteration of Oregon Trail. And I feel like unless, I was saying this to Conan, unless it's some kind of rogue-like type of structure to modernize it or something, that it would only be a single night game, and that it could be fun to just do that for a single night stream, creating, I would assume, still just a family of 4. So the regulars, probably you, Living Large, and Conan, and then just seeing how the trail plays out. If it's more than 4, then Sunny's definitely going to be the slutty daughter. We're going to find the description that is 100% slut encoded and name that character Sunny. Fuck. I don't think I'm going to get in first this time either. It came out maybe 3 years ago or something along those lines. I think it's one of those Game Mill, or what is the other? What's Outright Games? One of those licensed churn out publishers that does stuff like the Smurfs games and the G.I. Joe games, Nerf Legends, etc. I think so. Not entirely sure. What the? I'm watching this Borderlands 4 gameplay reveal reaction watch along stream thing from earlier in the day. Boxing gloves, that's cool. And I feel like he did not look this unhinged and weird before, but Randy Pitchford looks fucking weird as shit. They just started watching it, so just people talking right now. But I'm sure it's just going to look like more Borderlands. Mortarlands. They should just lean into it and call it Mortarlands. Best lap. Another solid game way early in, I think, the Xbox One generation. Don't know if you played it, but it was a car combat racer. It was Gas Guzzlers Extreme. I only played a little bit of it, so I don't think I experienced everything in it, but it was pretty fun. But I think it has stuff like boss fights too, which I did not see any of. 'Cause I only played it for maybe a few hours, if that. Borderlands never hit the same for me as it did with that first game. In part because I just loved Mordecai so much. The character class with the... I got distracted there. With the bird. I love the bird special. Being able to call on them and just have them attack every enemy. I don't think most people remember Gas Closers Extreme, except for the 13 people who played it. It might have been the first year of the Xbox One. Could have even been a launch window-ish release. No! I wasn't paying attention, fucking Borderlands, you son of a bitch. Will I be able to recover? Yep. Probably not. Yeah, we're definitely not recovering. Okay, gotta restart because I fucked myself. That's my fault. It's one of my worst traits. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm very bad at focusing when I need to. That's one of the things with streaming. It's just ignore chat and focus when you need to. And I feel bad. But then I fuck myself over, and then I have to redo this entire fucking race. Or just fucking drive like shit. Because I just drive like shit, like right there. Is it weird that I keep checking my Switch 2 pre-order to make sure it's not canceled? I check it every few days or so to make sure, oh yeah, it's still in there. And I do that in part because I have emails from Best Buy automatically sent to trash. Because I don't want their shit. So I could probably just unsubscribe at this point. Because the reason why I had it set up that way earlier was because they would sometimes send reward certificates and stuff to people if you had email signups active. And then whenever that slick deal would pop up, hey, check your emails, you might have gotten a $5 reward certificate or more. I would check my trash because I didn't want to get the consideration of other emails. But I still wanted the possibility of getting free money. That's not really a thing anymore. Man, Best Buy used to be so good. Used to be my favorite store. I love supporting them. Such good. Don't you fucking dare, Pony. What are you doing? Pony Cracker. Fucking. Are you fucking kidding me? I probably would have been fine if I wasn't so aggressive. That's right, Pony Cracker, you fucking piece of shit. If I wasn't so aggressive in trying to shove him in the wall and then fucking myself over, I probably would have been fine. What the hell's going on with my fucking left tire? Why does it look like it's popping out? Or no, the bumper thing just got smashed in. Okay, just fucking... Come on, let me run over a tree. Here, yeah, well, this is just... Where... Fucking first place, they must be so far ahead. I don't see them on the mini map or anything. And I keep just... This is pathetic for me to be doing this on fucking novice. I feel bad for you as a racing... Oh my fucking god. You just have to be watching me and think like, oh, what an embarrassment. This dude shouldn't even be able to play racing games. They shouldn't be allowed to play racing games with how bad they are. Oh yeah, that's a great turn. Good job, me. I wonder how much driving in real life plays into one's ability at competency in driving games. Because as someone who's never driven a real car, outside of when I was very little, my dad would let me drive around the cemetery. I have no real frame of reference. For what driving is actually like. Thank God for living in a big city with great public transportation. One of the things I dislike when they put the many objectives in because you play to those instead of 1000%. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. You know what I would like? Hey, living large. How you doing? How's your day been? But what I would like, Jedi, is if you keep the objectives or you keep those little bonus objectives, but instead of them counting towards your stars for a championship and all that, just let them be bonus credits you can earn. So they'll give you bonus money that you can use to spend on upgrades or additional cars and so on. Don't have it be something that count towards your total star. Because then it's something that if I manage to do it while I'm actually racing normally, it's a nice little bonus, but it's not something I have to do if I want to say 100% or championship, an event, etc. I just have an ID. If I had a license, I'd have a frame of reference for what it's like driving a car. Because I would have to have gone through driver's ed and all of that. There was no driver's ed at school. So I didn't do that. And like I said, I've only been behind the car when I was probably under 10 years old in the cemetery or around 10 years old. So I haven't been behind the wheel of a car in almost 30, if not 30 years. And I don't have the new ID with the whatever you need in order to travel outside of the country. So I'm stuck in the States, which is fine because where am I going? I'm not going to Canada. I'm not going to Mexico, and I'm not flying anywhere. We all know I'm never going to Japan. Never going to happen. Let's see. Spin out 3 opponents. Okay. I got the ink this evening, living large, so I'll be able to mail out both packages tomorrow unless something comes up. You never did go-karts? I never did that either. Or bumper cars. Maybe I did bumper cars once. I don't know. I don't remember. You would like to? I'll do go-karts with you. Did you see any of those on the street in Japan when you were there, Jedi? Don't they have those like themed? I don't even know if they're Mario themed or stuff, but they have those like tourist trap type. Hey, drive around in these stupid go-kart like type things that I'm pretty sure the people who live in Japan don't like and find annoying. That's look how many times it spinned. It didn't spin the way you wanted it to spin, but it spinned a whole bunch in air. That should count as like 15 spin outs. I'm in such bad positioning that I should just start over. Wait, we got a second spin out there? It doesn't matter. No, I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, I would hate them if I was local. Seemed like a really short game. I haven't been watching any of this Borderlands thing. I'm gonna have to watch it again if I care enough. I also saw in my RSS reader that Returnal finally got a. Let's just restart. PS5 Pro enhancements for its 4th anniversary, which feels weird to just see something. Oh, 4th anniversary, that's okay. Whatever. It's been 4 years. That's not a milestone type of year, but makes me almost want to go back to that game. I just wish it was structured differently. It's such a good feeling game. I just hate its structure. I wish it was just a traditional Contra, like a 3D Contra game. Returnal as a 3D Contra game, I think would be incredible. Throwing more boss fights, do a lot more creative boss fights, double them or triple them. And just do these shorter level things. That's one. Like, this is a perfect example, Jedi, of like racing. I'm not trying to win right now because I need to spin out cars, so I can't just stay too far in first because I need to spin out cars. So if I get ahead of the pack, I'm not gonna have anyone to spin out. So I'm not trying to win. Spin out, spin out, spin out. Yeah. Oh, I got it. That did count. Good. Now I can actually race. I got that bonus objective out of the way. Terrified. Did it. Got quite a few of them. Last time you drove was when you were 16? Shit. I didn't realize you were also someone who's not driven in such long. I mean, you've driven at some point, but I didn't realize you haven't driven for that long as well, living large. Yeah, exactly. We're lucky to live in these big metropolitan cities full of great public transportation. And depending on where you are, a lot of things in walking distance as well. I have so many things. There's so many supermarkets all over the place within a mile or two. Plenty that I can walk to or take a bus to if I need to. And then the blue line is very close, which can take me into the city if I want. It's one of my favorite things about living in a big city because I don't want to drive. I am no one should want me behind a wheel because I don't believe I would be good at it. I think I'd be a terrible driver. I feel like I would have a very heavy foot. I think we've talked about this too. If I ever were to get a vehicle, I would want one of those three-wheeler motorbikes, like the Spider or whatever they're called. I think it's one version of it, but one of those. I'd feel way more comfortable and more safe. Makes no sense in one of those than a car. Yeah, the heat would definitely kill it. $15 damage, 3 opponents. You're gonna let me drive this car here? No, absolutely not. No, I like this one. What is that TikTok video you posted? Jedi. You bring your gaming devices and then you just don't end up using them? Is that what it basically amounts to? You stop just like running away. You fucking shit. These events suck when it's down to the last few racers. And then it just feels like I'm chasing a car that doesn't want to get hit. What are we doing here? Just smash into each other. Whoever wins, wins. Let's just fucking get this shit over with. Guy asking why gamers bring the Steam Deck or Switch for long flights and then just end up watching the movie of the person in the seat in front of you. I mean, you have chargers now. I feel like there weren't chargers the last time I was on a long flight. But I feel like going somewhere like Japan, I guess you have your stopovers because you're not going to do one long flight. Most likely. That part of me would be like, well, this thing's not going to last me the whole flight, so might as well not even bother with it. I also think that with handhelds getting bigger and more expensive and not pocketable, it makes them way less enticing on trains. Because for sure, back in the day, I would play my Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance or 2DS on the go. But once we got to these larger things with a Switch and a Steam Deck, you need a bag to carry it. They're pricier. Their battery life isn't as good. Even though they're still portable, they feel significantly less portable. They feel more like devices for when you just don't want to play on the TV, or if you have a family and your significant other, your kids want to watch something on the TV or use the TV for whatever, you can still play your games on this little handheld device. Deal the most damage, wreck at least 3 happy campers. Yeah. Low amp. You know, I would love it if what Nintendo did with the Switch Lite was instead make an extra small one. And that maybe this would probably involve a lot more work, but that it did shit at a lower resolution so that it could still run games that the higher fidelity machine could do, but at a lower resolution because the screen was much smaller. That was actually portable and had Street Pass in it. Give me a micro Switch. I'd be very, very down for a micro Switch. A micro Switch that would be like the size of a Vita. Fucking look at my car. Look at my camper. I'm a happy camper. Let's just restart. We're fucking fucked out of our minds. Has any Nintendo game involved the touchscreen? What do you mean? Ever, or do you just mean on the Switch? Because ever, yeah. Has the Switch game really, or a Switch game really used it? Not to my knowledge. Kirby's Canvas Curse is the obvious first one that comes to mind because it's one of the best touchscreen games. And that literally is impossible without a touchscreen. I just heard them talking about it. They're talking about watching the Borderlands 4 thing. They're doing their little reactions now. And something that makes me want to play Borderlands 3 now. I don't know if anyone else has it, would be interested in it, but that it has that type of level scaling for cooperative play, so that if you're level 10, for example, I'm level 20, I'll be facing against level 20 opponents in my world, but for you, they would all be treated as level 10 characters so that we could play together and be on the same playing level, essentially, while being completely different level. I love that. I wish everything worked that way. The hell is this? Piece of shit doing? I just need one more wreck. Give me this one. No, you stole my wreck. Give me this one. What? You fucking reset, you son of a bitch. Oh, we got a third wreck in there. Thank God, at the very last second. Don't even know what happened there. I think some car just ran into me and destroyed itself. Wait, what bonus target didn't I get? I'm not doing it again. I got my 200 points. That's fine for me. 8 race events. My God. I did my best to Fast and Furious this car. There's a group on for that play that goes wrong. Gonna see it again Saturday. That play that go. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you've ever mentioned this. That's the name. You've never mentioned it, to my knowledge. Just Pirates of the Penzance and Little Shop of Horrors. But what was the thing? Perform the best lap. Last year, do not remember it at all. You missed the rush ticket to see Pirates again. I didn't have the best lap. You son of a bitch, Sheriff. How dare you? How am I doing? Best lap, thank you. Crash out 3 opponents, great. That wasn't a crash out? Fuck you. Why would you fucking reset me going the wrong fucking direction? Where? I don't even know where I am, where I'm supposed to, like, how did it reset me there? What are we doing? I don't know how you handle that reset. I don't know what the fuck. What on earth is happening up there? What the fuck is going on? And there's no reason to continue this race. I have one fucking spin out, and I'm not gonna win it for sure. That wasn't a fucking crash out right there? Fucking fuck you, game. What kind of finicky bullshit are we playing here? This is exactly what Jedi was talking about. Where these objectives hurt the game.
Because if I want to get all the stars for an event, I need to do this. But now I'm playing the game in a way that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm not trying to race. I'm just trying to complete the stupid objective first. Because that's what matters. Even though it doesn't actually matter, it matters to me. I wanna get everything. I want 100% this shit. What if I just fucking park here and let cars crash into me and then come to a complete stop? Nobody wants to crash into me. I'm done with the objectives. It's making me dislike this game. Fucking fuck you, you fucking straggler piece of shit. What on earth is going on here? I need the weekend to get here already. I'm tired. Get back on the course. Oh my god. Fucking just start this one over. This is an interesting track design. Holy shit balls. I like this track. See, this is the type of track they need more of. Because this isn't just a figure eight either. This is a much more creative type of... Fucking fuck. Oh my god. What are you doing? The car is on fire. Oh my god. Oh my god. That might be my favorite track so far. I also like the one that's basically on a normal kind of loop track, but instead of it being a complete loop, the two ends have the small little loops so that you can smash into each other that way. I like that one. Though it's way more isolated in terms of its carnage opportunities, whereas this one is just crazy all over the place. That one is isolated to those two dead ends. Well, not dead ends, but those two turnarounds. fuck is this? Gosh darn motocross track. You asshole car. I just need to restart this one. We're not getting first. I don't love this track. I don't like adding the mayhem via the way the track is designed with these bumpy. I don't like this. I don't like this in motocross games. I don't like those sections in motocross games. Probably why I don't like motocross games. Not every lane is straight though. Some of them are, they cross. In this section, for instance, it has that cross right here. If this is a cross. The right side might be completely straight, I'm not sure. Or if it crosses as well. Big Papa, just spin out or do something fucking... Fuck. But even with that, I just don't like it. I don't care if it's just, oh, find a lane and go straight. I just don't like it. All right, come the fuck on, you little asshole. Right, that's like, ugh. That shit annoys me right there. I don't want to get fucked over because of that shit. We're doing it again. Fucking fuck me. I did. How are the two Lego Star Wars series Jedi? I think there are two of them. One of them is rebuilding the universe or something, or rebuild the galaxy. And then there's a separate one, maybe. Fuck, I didn't know where that turn was. Remaker Adventures? I don't know what that is. Is that the other one? Nothing special. Here's something I want spoilered. I want spoiled for me if it is the case. Because the thing I like about Young Jedi Adventures over, say, Resistance is that, yeah, canon, technically canon. But again, because of when it takes place, what I think I read was 200 years before the Acolyte. That helps it a lot. And I wish more stuff just took place at other times then. But I like that it's technically canon, but it doesn't actually matter to current events and all that, the big picture. It's just its own thing. But is it going to be some case where it's like, oh, actually, fucking this character is related to this other character? It's their great, 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 great grandfather. And they did this one thing, and look, they left him this, and this is how that character got this item. Dun, dun, dun. Fucking leave me alone. You don't think so? Nice. My speed is not too high. Seems to be its own thing, but it does have some characters from the High Republic books. I'm guessing you didn't end up playing any Knights of the Old Republic on your trip. Spoil the answer to Angie's question in the Q&A for this past month. My favorite day of the week is always today. And by today, I mean the day that is my rest day, where I know I'm not going to be working out this upcoming morning. I love it. I love not having to fucking exercise. Also, remember how Sunny was like, I got all these questions built up. I'm saving them for the next time. And I don't want to give you too many at one time. But I've got a list of it and I'm going to dump them all on you. Where was he? Where was he? I don't even know if he asked one question. I'm going to have to wait until Andor Season 2 is over before I can really finalize its placement in my order. Because after the first 3 episodes, it went just above the Acolyte for me. So instead of being just under the Mandalorian, but above Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Bad Batch, and I think one other maybe, it was just below Bad Batch. I really did not like those. It's just a significant part of the first 3 arcs, the first 3 episodes, is this little rebellion thing that I did not think worked at all. But so far, episodes 4 and 5, solid. I'll finish, or I'll watch I'll watch episode 6. I hate talking about it. Season 2, episode this, arc this. Driving me nuts. Confusing the shit out of myself. You thought he did? I don't know. I'll have to double check it. Because I realized after last month that me muting the channel, I guess just hides it from notifications or something, but it still allows you to post in it. So I had to remove your access to it completely. Because Live and Large posted a question after the end time. I was like, wait, what the fuck? This isn't how it's supposed to work. Questions. Sonny did not ask a single question. We had one from you, then Lunchbox, then Enchi, then Lunchbox, then Live and Large, then you, then Enchi, then Enchi. 0 from Sonny. You almost posted a question last night. It would have been impossible. You should write it in no so, but yeah. I removed you. You don't even have it. I don't even think you can look at the questions thread anymore. Because I removed the all you can oatmeal roll from access of it. It would have been up probably early-ish Monday. I probably forgot to remove it at some point. I'm gonna miss that Animal Crossing dock. It's a very cute dock. I needed to figure out what the next game's gonna be. Because part of me wants to play a cozy game, but I feel like after this I should do a proper game and then follow that up with some long drawn out cozy game. And maybe it will be Sifu, who knows? I can't play my PlayStation that close together. I can only play my PlayStation one time a month, one game a month for it. It wouldn't know what to do with itself if I played it more often than that. That is true. You got me there. You win this round. Shadow of the Colossus is one of those games that what I played of it, I loved. And then I don't know, never stuck with it for whatever reason. I think I only ever did the first 3 Colossus. Because of course there is the big one with the sword, which is the first one, which I've defeated countless times because that was in the demo. So I know that one very well. And then is there a charging bull-like one as one of the early ones? I feel like the third one is the flying moth type of thing that you have to jump onto. And that would have been the last one I got. You went halfway? Is it on Steam? I have no idea. I don't pay attention to PC gaming at all. I will never be a PC gamer ever. The day Xbox says we're no longer doing anything is the day I stop playing video games. That is the day I just say, okay, well, now everything is just backlog, backlog, backlog. Fucking, what are you doing, piece of shit? Which is fine by me. I got more than enough to last the rest of my life, probably. As long as they keep the servers active and I could just download all my stuff whenever I want. I don't give a shit if they stop doing shit. But I still feel like I don't know if I ever said this or not, but I think what would be amazing, they talk about putting Steam on Xbox. What if, it'll never happen, Steam and Xbox partnered? And if you bought a game on Steam or you bought a game on Xbox, you can play it on Steam or you can play it on Xbox. And Steam achievements and Xbox achievements became integrated with one another. If you earn a Steam achievement, you earn an Xbox achievement. Steam is still independent on its own. They're not selling out, but it's just this unification. It's an impossibility. I know that's a pie in the sky. Never in a million years would that ever happen. And the infrastructure and how you get that to work and how then sales work. So it's like, do you ever buy anything on the Xbox store when things are cheaper to get on Steam and you could do the Steam, like CD keys and shit like that to get things cheaper right away and blah, blah, blah. It's an impossibility. I know that. But something I'm curious about.
Anything is possible. As long as you never quit.
With Shadow PS2 game, yes. But I don't know if you'd want to play that. You'd want to play the remake that they did because it gives you a lot of quality of life improvements that make it less frustrating and better controlling and all that. So yeah, but you didn't stick with it. You only got halfway through. Maybe you got halfway through because you got sick of the way it controlled. But with modernizations in the remake, you might be like, "Oh yeah, I love this now." I need to look. I'm assuming it's set up that way, but I believe the Days Gone Remastered edition is out now, or at least it was getting reviewed, so it may be out very, very soon. I'm not sure if it's actually out. I just want to play Oblivion Remastered. What are you doing, Carl? Oh shit! You just fucking slammed yourself. I would love to be able to play Escape from Tarkov. I would maybe play on PC to check that game out, but I'm not buying a game directly from a developer and doing a launcher and all that jazz. Get on Steam or I just don't care. I feel like there's going to be some bullshit that happens in that way, and then I'm going to be screwed out of money. I just don't trust it. I rewatched it maybe a week ago or something at this point, but I realized in rewatching Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the first Fantastic Beast movie, that I don't actually like it all that much. Not as much as I remembered. I think I was hotter on it before, just in comparison to Harry Potter, and having a lot of issues with Harry Potter. But in rewatching it, I realized that while I like the characters, and I especially like the one human character in it, I like his interactions with the one witch. Do they call them witches? I don't even know. But with the one, not telekinesis. What is it? Telepathic one. I think it's a cute little romance thing they have going on there. And I like his interactions with Newt. When I was watching, I realized, wait, I don't even. What is the story of this movie? I don't care about any of this. I don't even know. Really, I realized that it's just kind of being dragged out, and the actual story did zero for me. So I cooled on it significantly. Because I need more than just enjoyable characters to keep me invested and my attention and all that. As the story was going on, I was like, wait, what are we even doing here? Why are we here? What is going on? Oh shit, that gave me all the points I needed to get into this thing. Cool. 4 race events. That should be probably wrap up this stream with this event. Well, as you know, also, live and large, if you wanted to play Mario Party or Mario Kart or something else, Nintendo can't do that anymore. Not until early June. Well, yeah, I said that in the Discord. I did the upload my transfer data to the server and factory reset my Switch. I put it in a box with the dock and the charger and the carrying case for you. So I have no Switch. I currently have no Switch. Son of a bitch, I need to unbox it. I forgot to take... Oh, God. I wasted so much tape closing it down. I forgot to take out the... Now, do I want to take... Oh, God. It's not that big of a deal to undo that, but I did not take out the memory card. I know I can't use it in the Switch, too, but I could use it for something else. It's a 512 gigabyte card. Maybe I just buy another one for something. Just because I don't want to unbox it. You don't have to do that. I'll either unbox it or order one myself. It's not that big a deal. I'm probably going to wait a while to get something for the Switch. Because I don't even... The official one is $256. I'm assuming there are higher cards than that currently available, but they're probably quite pricey. and I don't need to have a bunch of stuff installed all the time on a Switch, too. All I would need is like Mario Party, whenever, if we ever want to play Mario Party again and stuff. I figured. But it has 256 built in, and that's enough for the time being. Because again, might keep like Mario Kart and Mario Party on there all the time, but then I don't need to have, for instance, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom installed at the same time. Am I playing them both at the same time? Obviously not. That's insane. Well, they might be, who knows? They could be larger with the Switch 2 editions. We don't know. I don't think we know file size, what that does to them. The Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild, for instance, could be twice the size. That would still be small in the grand scheme of things compared to like a Call of Duty or an Assassin's Creed or Oblivion Remastered, etc. But they did. I don't follow anything. I don't know anything. You get all the hot news in Player One podcast that's active and popular. That's true. It's only 64 gigabyte card. But you would assume that 256 is going to be 220 with the OS and all that of usable space. Could be less, but I would assume it's going to be in that 220, 230 range of usable space. So always have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Party installed. And then, yeah, I'm good. But again, there's no reason to have those. There are other games. I could have Super Smash Brothers. There are obvious games and game types that make sense to keep on there forever. A Mario Golf, a Mario Tennis. I don't think anyone else plays that or would want to play that, but I'd be down. I'd play those. Mario Strikers, etc. Splatoon. Hey, calm down there, man. But if it's close to 64, if it's close to maxing that out, then the Switch 2 edition of games, that's really only 3 games, if you think about it. I mean, say they're 60 gigabytes. 3 is 180. 4 would be 240, but there's no way. I would be highly surprised if the OS was that small. Yes, they're tiny, but I'm saying the Switch 2 the Switch 2 editions could be much larger than you think they are. They're not going to be huge again, but enough that I'm not. You can't have all of them installed at the same time without worrying about them. You can't just have everything installed. I can't have everything installed on my 512 card. That's because the new Donkey Kong is literally just the same texture everywhere, and then you just destroy it and it gives you the same texture. The destructibility of that game looks impressive. The art of it does not. It looks like a game that's super fun to play. I don't love the look of it. There was a blandness to it. Son of a bitch, look what you made me do. I'm blaming that on you. What the fuck am I doing? Looking at it now, yeah. I don't think there's going to be much of a problem. What the fuck? It says here Donkey Kong Bonanza is 10 gigabytes. Kirby in the Forgotten Land, Switch 2 Edition plus Starcross World, 5.7 gigabytes. I think it said the Mario Kart World was 24. If Mario Kart World wants to be $80, it needs to be fucking 64 gigabytes. Am I right? I want every inch of that fucking game card used. Every fucking little bit and piece of it. You son of a bitch. It's a bummer that no one else, I guess. Wait. Did Jordan get a pre-order? Can't remember. What? But it sucks that no one else is. No one else. I was gonna say no one else that matters. If Jordan's getting one. But it'd be nice if I was able to play Mario Kart World with some of y'all. That's all I'm trying to get to. Oh, you motherfucker. Good job. You stupid son of a bitch. Get in your lane. Jesus Christ. Guys, get in your lane. Get in your lane. Get in your... What are you guys doing down here? Get in your lane. Why are you so far behind? God damn it, everyone. God, no, nope. Motherfucker. This is one of the better tracks as well. I talked about this one too earlier. This is a very good track. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Oof. Oh my fucking goddamn, you fucking fucks. Dude. Jesus Christ. You fucking assholes. I may end up not being able to finish this because of critical damage. Insanity. No. 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 I think there are only 4 other cars that are still running. Everything else is just scattered across here. Nope. 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 What are you doing, Van? Thank God. Maybe I'll keep the pre-order if the kid expressed interest. I mean, if you told her, "Hey, I got a pre-order for this," why would she say, "Yeah, get rid of that"? No. What? You're asking me? Do I want you to keep it or not? I mean, if those are the two options, definitely keep it. But she hasn't said much about it since we watched the direct. Well, maybe she just thinks it's so out of the realm of possibility. She just immediately said like that's not gonna happen. Sell my Switch to help pay for it, along with the memory card in it. 400 points. All right. Well. That is going to do it for this here stream. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, those who are here, those who were here, anyone checking out the archive. It means a whole hell of a lot to me that y'all are willing to spend any amount of your time with me and my nonsense. So thank you. If you enjoy this here stream and you haven't liked it already, give it a like, give it a thumbs up and all that jazz. Helps and whatnot. Makes me feel good. I appreciate it. Of course, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening, whatever they're doing with it. I will be watching the 6th episode of Andor, seeing what shenanigans going down to wrap up this arc. And then I don't know what I'll be doing. But I do know this. I will be back with more Wreckfest tomorrow at the same time. That'll probably be the last stream for this game. I should wrap it up tomorrow, probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But then after that, we'll maybe have a Warzone. I mentioned it to Jedi. He said he'd be down to maybe try out Call of Duty Warzone, the casual mode. So if you are available Friday, I don't know when your play you got the thing for was, if that was this weekend or whatnot, but if you're available for that, maybe we'll do that. Or again, maybe I'll do a single Oregon Trail thing and create you and me and Jedi and Conan and potentially more. Wreckfest for breakfast. I like that. That would be a horrible way to start your day, is if you were watching The Last of Us Part 2 streams. Like, oh, let me start my day with this incredibly miserable, depressing fucking story every day. That's fine. Jedi also has some stuff, so when he'd be able to make it for it, if that's what I end up doing, would be later. And I think I'd be able to have fun on my own in the casual mode. I like the idea of a casual mode. Watching people play it and how they were racking up 20 kills because you would be playing against a lot of bots. That sounds appealing to me. I'm just looking for, when I'm playing those types of games, I just want to kind of zone out. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll maybe try and get a more definitive idea tomorrow when we're playing this for presumably the last time. Again, if this somehow trails into Friday, then things change. But it seems like this will probably wrap up by then. Yeah. Anywho, that is going to do it though. Again, I appreciate everyone. Thank you. And if you're checking this out later down the road, down the line, whatever, what have you, whenever you are, wherever you are, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But for now, adios, arrivederci. Bye bye.
Go daddy. It's go time. Go daddy. It's go time. Go daddy.